Hello, praise be to Jesus. You like my hair? Uh, yeah, I just thought I'd make a quick video on bots on YouTube, and I assume it's the same on other platforms, or maybe there are different types. But there's definitely something with some commenters on YouTube. It may be people doing it, but I don't think so. I think there's actually artificial intelligence or bots or something. There's something weird going on with certain comments on YouTube, and I just wanted to point out a couple of things to be aware of. Just because I had somebody post on my channel, and they posted. There's two main things that I'm aware of that happens. The first one is when you get someone who makes a whole lot of posts really quickly, and it might be about different things, but you wonder why would somebody be posting 4, 5, 6, 7 times on the same video. Why not just make one comment? It's a bit strange. Maybe someone might make two comments. Maybe they make one and then they think of something else and they make another one. But to make 4 comments or 5 comments or 6 comments, a whole bunch of comments on a video, all on different subjects, I'm pretty sure it's a bot that's doing it. It might be a person who's dedicated to doing it, but I've seen it quite a few times in quite a number of videos. I think it's a bot that's doing it. I think whatever the parameter is, maybe it's a person who finds the video and then they're setting the bot on it. I don't know though, but it seems it's quite a smart thing anyway. And basically, what it's trying to do is to capture the conversation, and we're posting things like just things to cast doubt or to create division, or it doesn't post anything helpful at all. There's no useful information. It's just sort of casting doubt or offering different perspectives on something that's in the video, or leading people to somewhere else. And it's just a whole lot of crap, basically. But it's a crap to start an argument. It's a whole bunch of comments, some of which are going to start discussion, some of which are going to start an argument, some of which are going to create doubt, some of which are going to create division, and it just it'll be one poster, and they'll post a bunch of times in relatively short amount of time, like over 10 minutes or something. So if that happens, don't respond to them. Just if you're a content creator, you might want to just block that person from your channel. But yeah, just be wary of that. Another thing that sometimes happens is there are what I would call a bot. I'm sure it's a bot. They post a really long, detailed comment with a lot of information. When I say bot, it could also be a demon. I don't know. I mean, I do believe that there are demons out there. It's possible that this is another one. But they'll post a really long post, and it'll have a lot of really detailed information, and it'll be sort of snarky. And I mean, if you've been to 8chan or 4chan, you sort of know the type of attitude, I suppose, or the voice. You'll know the voice because there's a lot of demon-infested people or demons themselves on those platforms. So you'll know, you'll be familiar. But for those, and I don't recommend you go there if you're not familiar. But yeah, so it'll be a long post, and it'll be sort of out of nowhere. Often it'll be a reply to your post, and the point is just to make you angry, I think, or once again to cast doubt. But I mean, I've had people comment to me or reply to my comments on YouTube, and it doesn't make any sense that it'll be a whole big long comment and with a lot of information in it. Like you'd have to have done quite a lot of research in order to know the information in the post, and it'll have quite a well-reasoned argument. But it'll be a well-reasoned argument that's put forth in a YouTube comment, and it'll be wrong, but sort of intelligently wrong. There's intelligence behind the comment. It doesn't make sense. There's a human being who would spend that much time writing that much information in that much depth in order to deceive. I think it's probably a bot that does that. So those are the two main things that I'm aware of to look out for, as far as I would guess. I mean, obviously I don't know, but I would guess it's artificial intelligence doing it. So the first one, whole bunch of posts in rapid succession about different things. Like sometimes it's obvious that it's a person because they're just being a dickhead, but most of the time that I've seen it, it's not that they're dumb posts. They're the type of posts that somebody would make, like a human would make, but it's a whole bunch of them all in rapid succession, and the other one's just a really long, detailed post that contains false information, but a whole bunch of information and arguments that you might not have heard before in order to distract and mislead and confuse you. So be aware of that. And in general, on YouTube, it's not a good place to have discussion. I mean, sometimes you can have good discussions with people, sort of. Not well, not really. It's not really a good place. Like I think generally, most of the time, you're better off not posting, not even reading the comments. I mean, I sometimes read, or I do read the comments to get an impression of what people are thinking about a certain thing. But then, sort of, I've been studying culture, I guess, and studying what's going on full time for a long time. So it's sort of part of what I do, I guess. But there's not really a lot of value in it, as far as yeah, it's not really a lot of value in the comments in YouTube. It's unmoderated most of the time, and you don't know, it's anonymous, anonymous and unmoderated, and it's not a great place to really be. So my general advice with comments on YouTube is just to not even look at them. Really, it's just gonna mess you up. But yeah, be aware that I'm pretty certain if I had to put my money down, I would bet that there are artificial intelligences, there are bots, and or demons on YouTube and probably other platforms as well who make comments. So be aware that it's not just humans you're talking to, and yeah, don't get into arguments on YouTube. It's not worth it. So yeah, take it easy. Trust in Jesus. Trust in Jesus. My pronunciation. I'm Australian, so that's my excuse for not being able to pronounce my words. That's my excuse for not being able to pronounce my words, is that I'm Australian. Yes, anyway. Trust in Jesus. God bless. Have a good day, and I'll catch you later. Bye.